Welcome back YouTube. Today we are training triceps and legs. It is 28th of December and it is a Sunday. Time is almost 7 o'clock in the morning and we are how many weeks out? Just under 10 weeks out from the Arnold Classic. I was actually telling Ryan in the car that I'm only having like another 9 leg workouts and then I'll be on the stage again, which is fucking crazy to me. And we're gonna make sure we get the most out of this workout. I am going to start my workout with triceps because that is a primary focus and we wanna be fresh for it. We wanna make sure we are making progress with triceps. With legs I can just maintain my lifts. I'll be fine with that. Don't really need to add size to my legs. I wanna make sure we are making progress for anything when it comes to triceps, biceps, and lats, because those 3 areas are what that we need to bring up for Arnold and for Mr. Olympia. Let's get into it. Okay, so we have 3 exercises for triceps, 3 sets per exercise, and I am gonna aim to make progress with at least 1 set for each exercise. If I'm not able to make progress, I am going to add an extra set at the end only for triceps. So we're putting a little bit more tension on the muscle and hopefully they fucking grow. And as you can see, I'm adding this weight, which is only half a kilo to the stack. And every time you train, you basically want to make the smallest progress possible, so your execution is not really suffering, the quality stays the same, and you put more tension on the muscle, and you don't really want to push yourself too hard each time you train, so you stay fresh for a longer period of time and you're able to constantly make progress week to week. I might be able to go a little bit heavier, but then I have to do a deloading maybe in 2-3 weeks time and I won't feel as fresh, plus my joints and everything won't feel the best. So always the best way to progress is to make the smallest progress possible. I always say that to my client and I follow the same approach myself. Let's do the first one. We got 10 reps last week with 41 kilos. My goal is to get 10 reps with 41 and a half.
Alright, so last week I asked you what your favourite meal was. You said cream of rice. What's your favourite cheat meal to have?
Alright, my favourite cheat meal. It's a hard one. I have to, at the moment, I'm in love with the leg of lamb. And my mother-in-law makes that. It's so delicious. It's juicy. It's really high in fat, but that's what I'm really enjoying. I have that with rice and it's absolutely delicious. She makes it in the oven. It's beautiful. I'm gonna actually attach a photo next to it so you know what I mean. Right, we are up to the second exercise. For the first one, I was able to make progress without having to add an extra set. Now moving on to the second one, which is an over shoulder extension. So the first one was overhead. This is over shoulder with slightly different angle. We're trying to hit the triceps from all different angles so they fucking grow. Now for this one, I'm doing 3 sets. If I'm not able to make progress, I add an extra set at the end. I am not going heavier with this one because I remember last time I was struggling a little bit. So if I'm able to get 10 reps, 10 clean reps, that is a progress for me. 5, 6, 10. Oh yeah, 11.
Alright, so what's your favourite muscle group to train?
Favorite muscle group to train? It's gotta be chest. One, because I'm really strong when it comes to any chest exercises. And second one, which is the most important one, no chest, no sex. Chest is the sexiest muscle, okay? I'd rather have small arms, shoulders, legs, and a big set of boobs. And I'm pretty sure all the guys want big pecs, so I would say chest is my favorite muscle to train, because you can look sexy with just chest and no muscle anywhere else. Third and last triceps exercise, we have crossbody extension to target the short head. So with this one, I keep my elbows slightly out, and all I'll be doing is extending my arms like that without moving my elbows back and forth. So with this one, we're gonna do 3 sets. Again, I'm aiming to make some progress with weight. I'm going only 1 kilo heavier than last time, and I'm trying to get the same number of reps as I did last time. If I'm not able to progress, I would add an extra set only for triceps. For legs, I'm just gonna maintain. All right, let's finish it strong. We are going to move on to hamstring. So triceps is done with 3 exercises, 3 sets per exercise. I was able to make progress without having to add an extra set. So 9 sets done and dusted. Now we're gonna move on to hamstrings. For hammies, I'm doing seated leg curl, and I'm doing 3 sets for this one. I'm starting my leg workout with hamstrings because my hammies are not as good as my quads yet, and I wanna make sure I'm going hard for this one, and I'm making progress for this one. So I'll be doing 3 sets here, aiming for anywhere from 6 to 12 reps. First set, I want to get as close as I can to 12, and then I would keep the weight the same, end up doing less reps for the second and third set, as I will be more fatigued after each set. All right. Making sure this is tight. Whew. All right, let's go. It is time for some quads. Finally, we have 3 exercises for quads, 2 sets per exercise. Gonna start with leg extension. With the leg extension, I use these lifting straps and I wrap them around the handles on the side like that. So I am able to do this with more stability without engaging my hips too much, okay? And when there is more stability, you're able to generate more power. And when there is more power, there is more mechanical tension. And when there is more mechanical tension, there is more growth. Let's do it. Leg extension is done and dusted. Now we're gonna do some squats. And I'm gonna be wearing these, obviously. I want to squat bare feet. These are really good. You get a little bit of elevation on the heel, which gives you a better ankle mobility if your ankles are not that mobile. So you are able to get more knee flexion with a better ankle mobility. So you're able to go deeper and get a greater stretch on your quads, which obviously is gonna make your quads grow just like mine. Okay, we got this Smith squat. With this one, I really want to bias the quads, okay? So when I go down, I want to maintain an upright torso, and I don't want to use my hips too much. So I don't want to push my hips back when I go down, because that way I get more glutes. I want to focus on quads. So I keep the hip forward, I stay nice and tall, and when I go down, I'm thinking of driving my knees over my toe, and I'm gonna think of getting my glute to touch my heel when I go down. That's going to be my goal on every rep. I'm gonna go down really slow eccentric. I'm gonna give it a 1 to 2 second pause at the bottom, and then I'm gonna come back up. So each rep is gonna take me around 4 or 5 seconds. And I'm aiming for anywhere from 6 to 9 reps. This is a kind of a heavier movement, so I'm doing less reps. But again, with how deep I'm going, I'm gonna generate more mechanical tension on my quads. All right, let's go. That's it. Last one for the quads, we have the single leg press. My goal is again to maximize knee flexion here and get more quads. I'm doing it unilaterally to balance out the side, because my right side is slightly bigger than my left, which is why I'm starting with my left, with my weaker side. I've also had an injury on this side. I told my doctor a year ago. It's crazy, it's been only a year. So I'm starting with this, making sure I make every rep count on this side, because this is the weaker / smaller side. And then whatever rep I do for this one, I do for my stronger side. Let's go. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. I'm gonna hold on the handle here to create more stability again. So I'm not using my hips and lower back, pulling myself into the bench.
Alright, so how do you get your quads bigger?
Okay, you know, I never had big quads in the past, and I really had to level up my training. What I focused on was basically just to get more range of motion on the quads, not just going all the way down and like getting my hips engaged. I basically just focus on the knee flexion for every single squatting movement. When it was like, if I was doing a hack squat or pendulum squat, Smith squat or anything, or the same thing with the leg press. Because I was unable to get a full range of motion on the leg press, I started doing it unilaterally, and that allowed me to get more depth. So the most important thing for quad growth is range of motion, you need to maximize the knee flexion. Make sure you are controlling the weight, and then once you've nailed your execution, that's when you slowly add more and more and more weight and just get strong at it. And that is how you grow your quads. Simple. I always do this before I do calves, just to get the blood moving. And I do a few warm-up sets on that. Last exercise for legs. We are doing some calf raises. I'm doing 2 sets here. I'm doing it at the end because calves don't really count. No one really cares about having big calves on the stage. You know, you can literally win Olympia without massive calves. So don't worry about calves too much. And they're not even that sexy. I'll do it just because I have to do it. With calves, you want to give it a 2-second pause on stretch. And when you come up, you want to squeeze for 2 seconds and hold it there. I am doing 10 to 12 reps first set and 8 to 10 reps for the second one. Let's go. Leg day is done and dusted. It was actually triceps and legs, just under 10 weeks out from the Arnold Classic. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. The more love I get, the more videos I make for you guys. And yeah, we're under 10 weeks out. Next week, we're probably gonna record I don't know, arm and shoulder or something. What do you reckon? What do you reckon?
Arm day.
Arm day? I don't have an arm day. I have a day where I do triceps, shoulders and hammies. Maybe I do that. Or we have a back and biceps day, which we haven't done it yet. So yeah, thanks for watching.